Hey everyone, welcome back. In case you're wondering what the deal is with the lighting in here right now, it is raining really hard where I live. It's super overcast. The electricity has been coming in and out. I've been trying to film this for about a half an hour, but I keep losing power every time I really get going. So I just decided that, I'm going to push through. I have this all set up in a very limited amount of time that I can film and edit in. So I'm doing this thing. So please forgive the lighting. I hope that this doesn't make you decide you never want to watch my videos ever again. You seem like nice people though, so surely that won't happen. If this is your first TBR video with me, how it works is that I have a jar that has all of the books that I want to read in it. Here it is right here. It is full of little origami stars that I folded out of paper. Each one has a different book on it that I want to read, and they are color coded. So I know that any given color or paper type has been in here for X amount of months. And the reason that I do that is just to make sure that I'm actually cycling through my TBR. And each month I draw 5 books. I'll be drawing 5 books today. On top of those 5 books, I will also be reading a book for the Buzzword challenge, which I will put my card up here so you can see all of the books that I have drawn in previous months. The prompt for September, I believe, is the word dark. So the book that I will be reading is The Dark That Dwells, which is by Matt Digman and Ryan Roddy, which I think they are a married couple. I think that they are doctors and they might be surgeons or something. They're in the medical field. And it is an independently published book. I think that it might be some kind of space opera. I think it's maybe like a sci-fi horror or sci-fi thriller mix. So I don't know a lot about the plot, but those different genres together, I'm down for it. So I'm really looking forward to picking that one up. So without further ado, let's pick some books. Here we go, first draw. All right, whoa, there goes a star. All right, let's go for, how about we do one of these kind of rose colored stars? Oh, okay, we have Amber Green by Jeff Vandermeer. I own this one. Let me grab it really quick. All right, here it is. This is Amber Green. And this book, I love this cover, by the way. If you haven't seen my Judge a Book by Its Cover Tag video, I'll go on ahead and I'll link it right up here for you guys to watch. I mentioned in that video that this is currently one of my favorite book covers that I have. I just think that I love the simplicity of it, and I just think that this rainbow gray, I just think that this is such a beautiful cover. So I'm really excited to finally get to this. Hopefully the story holds up to the beauty of the cover. This is actually, I think it has 3 different stories in it. I think this is a bind up. The type is actually fairly small, so I don't know that I will read the whole book. I will probably just read the first story in it. This is I believe a fantasy. The synopsis of this is fairly cryptic, but it sounds like this is Ambergris is the name of the city that is the setting for this book, and there is some sort of fungus or something that grows all over the city. Hence, I think, the design on the cover kind of alluding to that. And it sounds like kind of a weird story, which, surprise, surprise, is Jeff Vandermeer. He wrote Annihilation and various other weird books, so I would expect no less. But yeah, I'm really, really curious. I'm excited to dig into this and see what it's about. So yeah, first draw, Ambergris by Jeff Vandermeer. All right, second draw. All right, let's see what we have got here. I think that this little yellow, this polka dotted yellow, I think it might be one of the last of its kind. There are some solid yellow ones in the jar, but these are 2 different prints. So yeah, I think I will go with this little polka dot yellow star. Oh, okay, cool. The Fifth Season by N.K. Jemisin. I also own this book. I will grab it. All right, so here is The Fifth Season by N.K. Jemisin. I've read one other book by N.K. Jemisin. I read The City We Became, which I really enjoyed. I think, though, that from what I understand, that book was quite different from the kinds of things that she's really mostly known for writing. I could be wrong, though. I'd love to talk to you about it down in the comments below. So please talk to me down below. Quite frankly, this is a book that I have been so excited to read, and I have heard so many great things about that I have done my best to avoid learning anything about it. So there's very, very little I can tell you about what this book is about. I do know that it is told from, I think it's what do you call it, like a second person POV. I don't know that I've ever read a book like that I can recall. So I'm really interested to see my opinions of this, how much I like this. Some people it seems to really bother, but it seems like most people really, really like it. I am almost certain that this will be a 5-star book for me, but we'll see. I've only given one 5-star this year, so we'll have to see. All right, third draw. Losing stars, hold on. All right, here we are. Okay, so fun plot twist. I drew a book out of my jar and I was talking about it, and all of a sudden I got a flash flood warning on my phone and didn't realize it cut off my filming. So I talked for like 5 minutes and wasn't filming any of it. So I'm sorry you missed me opening up the star that I picked. It had Life After Life by Kate Atkinson on it. The concept of this book is a woman who is reliving her life over and over again, which is something I really enjoy in books. So that is my third pick. Let's just keep on. This is like Murphy's Law, like anything that can go wrong will go wrong. That is what is happening while I am filming this video right now, but that's okay. I am no quitter. So we're just gonna keep going here. So let's do the fourth draw. Fourth draw. What is my life? Okay, let's see here. What have we got? How about we draw? You know what I want to do? I think the rose colored ones have been in here a while, so let's do another rose colored star. The Book of Coley. From what I understand, it is about, I think it's maybe dystopian or sci-fi or something, and there is a community in this book that it's kind of a closed community, and the people don't ever leave the bounds of this community. There's like killer vegetation outside the walls of this little town or village, so it's supposedly very deadly. I think it sounds very compelling, very exciting. Yeah, so looking forward to reading The Book of Coley. So fourth draw, The Book of Coley. Fifth and final draw. All right, let's go for, let's go for one of the other kind of the lighter green stars. Oh, okay, cool. The Atlas 6. This is I don't own this book. I think this may be an independently published book. It is a fantasy, and I also think that it is a magic school. I think that there are a number of characters who have different types of magic, and I think they're trying to get into this school maybe. I heard about this quite a while ago. It's been on my list a long time. I really like this cover. I think that it is really beautiful, and I love these kind of minimalistic covers. They really pull me in and make me want to learn more, like what this is about. Also, I read some fantasy, but not a ton of it, so it's always fun whenever I pull out a book that is like high fantasy. I'm pretty sure that this is going to be like a high fantasy. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to reading this one. So fifth and final draw, the Atlas 6. So I think that is going to be it for me today. If you have made it this far and you haven't left, you haven't unsubscribed, then bless you. I am so glad you're still here with me. I would love to know if you've read any of these books and what you've thought about them, or if you just want to chat with me down below about anything. I would love to get to know all of you better. I really appreciate you being here with me today. If you aren't subscribed, I hope that you will subscribe. I hope that you will have mercy on me and give me a thumbs up, and I will see you all next time.